Hi, I'm Darcy from the Pickaway County Library, and this week's STEM challenge is making lightning at home. So what you're going to need is a pie pan or a pie tin, a styrofoam plate, or even the top of a to-go container would work, so get a little recycling in there. A tack, you can't use a push pin, it's got to be flat because we're going to sit it down on it. A pencil with an eraser on the end, a fork, that's optional, but you probably might want it, and then something that is wool. We have like a wool dryer ball, a wool sock, a wool hat, anything just to create that static electricity will do. Okay, so the first step in this is to take your tack and push it through your pie tin, and you are going to use the little tack to push through or stab the eraser so it stands up, because that's going to be your insulator so you have a handle on your pie tin. Next thing you're going to do is choose which item you want to use to build the static electricity. I love this Angora hat because when it has electricity, the Angora threads like stand up, so it's really obvious. So I'm going to take the hat and start rubbing the styrofoam plate. And you're going to need to do this for about 2 minutes. Okay, after rubbing for 2 minutes, we should be able to see that the negative charge has built up in the styrofoam, and see how it pulls on the fibers in the hat. That's the negative charges. When we move the pie pan to that, the negative charges will move with it to the pie pan. Then we can grab hold of our handle and either use our finger or the fork if you don't feel like being shocked. I kind of like my finger because I can actually feel what's going on and feel the shock disperse when you touch it. Okay, we're gonna try this in the dark. So I have rubbed the styrofoam plate more. The lights are gonna go out. I'm gonna touch the pie pan, bring it up, grab a fork, and we'll see if we can see that spark. It's dark, so it's hard to know where that pie pan is. Oh, did we catch anything? Let's try again. Okay, we're gonna try it another time. This time I'm gonna use my finger. I think that might be easier because it's hard to know where the fork and the pan both are. So, here it goes. Okay, I think there was a little bit of spark that I could feel. I'm like, I think I saw it. I'm like, I hope the camera saw it. Okay, thanks for joining us on this challenge today. So we built up the negative ions on our styrofoam, then we transferred it to our pie pan. So now we have the negative ion, or the negative charges, that's like the ground. The positive is up in the sky, that's like our finger or the fork. When we touch it, that's like when in the sky, when the positives and negatives come together and form lightning. Thunder happens when the air moves so fast out of the way. When that happens, we hear the rumble. So think of other ways that you could challenge yourself. Do you think this would work better in a dry environment or a moist environment when it's rainy outside? Does it work better hot, cold? Think of all the things that you might do. You might try rubbing it on your hair and see what happens then. So challenge yourself to see the lightning, or especially you can easier feel the lightning when it happens when you touch. And see if you can catch that lightning on a video or photo and share it on the Pickaway County Library Facebook page. Thank you for joining us this week.